How's it going, lads? Phil Potter here, and welcome to the 14th episode of Road to the Golden Bollocks. Now, I just need to give you a little heads up as to where we are. We're into the quarterfinals at this stage. It's been so long since I've uploaded that I need to kind of update you. I need to get balls deep into uploading again. So if you want me to get balls deep into uploading, get frequent uploads going, leave a like, okay? But before we dip our nipples into today's episode, if you're looking for some cheap Ultimate Team coins, so make sure you check out thegamekeys.co.uk. Their link will be in the description below, and if you use the discount code Phil, you get a further 5% off. They also have a fully automated service, which means you get your coins in less than 5 seconds after your order. But look at this. This game was so laggy. Like, it was kind of like if you've got a big load of Nutella in your hand, right, and then someone chops up onions and carrots and throws it in there. You know, the onions and the carrots, they don't complement the Nutella very well, and that is what lag is to FIFA. Lag is the carrots and the onions. Oh, Jesus Christ. Basically, you know what I mean. Lag doesn't complement FIFA very well. I'm talking through my hoop. You might be able to tell that I'm coming up with excuses at this stage already. He swings the ball into De Rossi, I think it was, and it goes 1-0 up. Very frustrating, I have to say. But the ball falls to Armero at the edge of the box in the 73rd minute here, and he wellies the crossbar. Neuer was nowhere to be found. If that was a few inches lower, we were 1-1 with the Saudi beast. So this guy was clearly from Saudi Arabia or something like that, and that's why it was so laggy, you know, unfortunately for me. But we do get 1,500 coins, not too bad. But from that player pack, we get Edin Dzeko. That is absolutely dead. He's got 89 shooting. I can't wait to fiddle with this 89 shooting. But I built an Algerian side here. I actually really enjoyed this because you got really strong chemistry. They seem to work really well together. You got one 4-star skiller in Boodaboos, and of course you got the main man Faguli in there as well. We all like whipping our Fagulis out every now and again, but this is the team you come up against here. I decided to use them to test them out because it's the first group game, and you know you're able to afford a loss at that stage, you know. But we start off strong. Now with this team, it's all about the passing and movement. Because you've only got the one 4-star skiller, it's very hard to whip out the skills, you know. And in the 12th minute, Faguli whips his Fagulis out, and we go 1-0 up. Lovely stuff. But wait till you see this goalkeeper. He's an absolute legend.
Bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
Have you ever seen a goalkeeper look like such a boss after saving something? That was absolutely brilliant. But he goes from that to this. He looks like an absolute muppet now. The ball hits the back of his foot. This was literally straight after he was, you know, walking like a boss. But anyway, Nabil the Gilas, I think that's his name, breaks through here. And this is the weakest shot. That should have been 2-1, no problem. I think he's only got 2-star weak foot, so that's why it was such a pathetic effort, you know. I would have been better swinging me Willie at that, if you know what I mean. But in the 51st minute, he swings the ball into Andy Carroll. And of course, Andy Carroll is like a god in this game, you know. And there's nothing I could do about that. He actually shushed me after that. So I was delighted to get a penalty pretty much straight away. Charluka just taking Gilas out. And Boudaboo steps up and talking about taking a penalty. You know what I mean? Crossbar in, absolutely delicious. Now, we were a little bit lucky here. Kieran Gibbs dummied the ball for Faguli. The last thing you want Faguli to do is whip out his Fagulis, even though he did it earlier on. But he misses an absolute sitter. And this guy brought Fernando Torres on, and literally straight away it was an incredible finish, has to be said. Now he was trying to waste time at this stage and I was getting pissed off, but he ends up hitting it to Boodaboos. Boodaboos wins the header and Gilas with a delicious finish. So we draw 3-3, and this guy deserved a shush because he shushed me after every single one of his goals. So I didn't show you that, but he did. You just believe me. But we get Layoun in this pack. I already have him, so no big deal there. And I decided to use my European side here. Now I've got two new players in there. I've got 88 rated Schneider in here and Edin Dzeko. So, you know, we got two good strikers of the ball. And in the 30th minute, we start off. I wanted to test out Edin Dzeko's 89 shooting, you know what I mean? And I got it onto his right foot. And in fairness, that's a super save. I think he had Victor Valdez in goal. Super save altogether. But then, look at this. This is a disgrace. The ball cannons out of the post and hit Casillas in the back of the head and then trickles in over the line. How frustrating is that to go 1-0 down against a lad who's got a brilliant team, in fairness. But we break through here with Memphis Depay, and the skills here are just absolutely delicious. Get a little bit of space and then we hit the post with Depay's bad foot. That would have been a lovely little goal. Very frustrating there. But look at this. Schweinsteiger breaks through, and that's the most pathetic volley I think I've ever seen in my life. The ball, I don't think the ball would have made it to the line, but we get one more chance lads, and it's with that man once again, Memphis Depay. Now I knew this guy knew I was going to try and cut in, so I just kept running straight, and then Val has made a simple save, unfortunately. So we end up losing our second game in the group stages. So we got 1 point from 2 games in the group stages. That's not good at all. So basically it's a must win. We're in a must win situation for the next game. So I decided to use my South American side. They're a brilliant little team, I have to say. I'm very happy with them. And the team we come up against here has got 90 rated closer. Neymar, Muller, 88. Oh, mother of Jesus, what a brilliant team this is, has to be said. But we start off strong. It's all about Fidel Martinez and fideling with yourself. And just the skills. I get a little bit lucky here, I have to say. The ball falls to Luis Gustavo. Now, it's all about Suarez jumping over the ball here. He just throws the keeper off. Look at that. A nice little hop, skip and a jump from Suarez. And we go 1-0 up. But look at this.
'Cause you're filthy!
Oh, Benzema, you filthy dirty bollocks. So he gets an equaliser. We're doing quite well, but we're not creating enough. So that's what we need to do. Luis Suarez goes, well, we're not creating enough. Give me the ball, baby. And he slots the ball away from outside the box. That's delicious. Now, what do you think of Suarez to Barcelona? Jesus Christ, I would not like to defend against Neymar, Messi and Suarez. That is a nightmare for any defender. You know what I mean? But this is a lovely little move. Armero breaks through, and here's Martin.
Sweaty time.
Thank you, Martin Tyler. God, I was a dirty, sweaty bollocks. I'm actually sweaty here at the moment doing this commentary. I'm not going to lie, lads. I'm always absolutely jaded after I do a commentary. I put so much energy into it, you know what I mean? But we actually do qualify from the group after a terrible start. 1 point after 2 games. We finished the second on 4 points. Absolutely delighted that. We buy a pack here. We get Aravalo Rios. I'm probably not going to use him. And then we get this guy. What a name this guy has. Athanasiadis. I think I nailed it. But we're into the last 16, and I wanted to give 88 rated Schneider a go because I didn't really get a feel from the last game. And look at this team we've come up against here. He's got Ronaldo, Messi, Hulk, Hazard, Di Maria, Dani Alves, David Luiz. He's got all the attacking talent on the pitch, even in defence. And, so I'm obviously going to score a load. But what a pass move that is. And we get very lucky with the goal. But wait to see Messi walking off the pitch at half-time. Have a look. He's like at the, as Bruno would say, I don't know how many people have seen the Bruno movie. It's like Milan Fashion Week. He's like on the runway or something like that. But look at this for a beautiful effort. Oh my God. The first time scoop from Depay, and Dzeko nearly scored an absolute screamer. But Jordi Alba scores, I'll have to say, that's a pretty decent goal from my left back, you know. And in the 88th minute, he breaks through with the beast himself, Hulk. And I thought I was going to get a last-ditch tackle in, but unfortunately I didn't, and Hulk slots the ball away. But it doesn't matter because we win 2-1, and that means we're into the quarterfinals once again. Hopefully I don't lose and come up against some guy from Saudi Arabia, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's it for today's episode. Hope you have enjoyed. I'm going to try and upload more frequently now, you know, because I've lost control of myself. I've only been uploading twice a week, which is an absolute disgrace, really. But that's a bit about it, lads. Talk to you later. Have a good one. And just remember that
I love you.
I love that so much. It just, gives me that warm feeling inside. But anyway, enjoy the World Cup final, lads, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.